Your Answers, we are going to be talking about the UK, specifically them being the first to allow three-parent IVF technique. So what does this ultimately mean? Well, in vitro fertilization with three parents could mean big things concerning inherited and curable diseases. According to Parliament, this will be called mitochondrial donation and will be taking DNA from a mother, father, and another female donor. Critics of the process are not happy, calling it a step towards creating a designer baby, although I don't think Michael Kors or Louis Vuitton are involved. The big question is how this process will stop these incurable diseases that are passed down. Mitochondria are tiny chromosomes that are in almost every cell in the body and convert food into usable energy. The defective mitochondria are only passed down from the mother and can lead to brain damage, heart failure, and blindness. This technique will take the extra woman donor and add her healthy mitochondria. The baby would have 0.1% of their DNA coming from the extra donor that would be passed down through generations. Ultimately, if the mother has a mitochondrial disease, this is the only option for a healthy baby. This week I'll be answering some questions about the loved or hated holiday, Valentine's Day. With technology advancing and people coming out with different ideas, Valentine's Day could get interesting. For some single people, Valentine's Day can be sad or depressing, but one woman from Oregon decided it was time to change this. What did she propose, may you ask? CuddleCon. Yes, you heard me right, I said CuddleCon. This is a 12-hour convention and over 100 people are expected to be in attendance. So what exactly goes on at this event? Yep, you guessed it, cuddling. This cuddling is strictly platonic and not sexual in any way. Some feel that platonic cuddling can be appealing in a professional center, seeing as it is less intimidating and fewer risk of rejection. One soon-to-be CuddleCon participant said the idea of being hugged and not judged pulled her in. So how much does this platonic cuddling cost? A professional cuddler charges around $1 for 1 minute. The customer can choose a session between 15 minutes and 5 hours. There are hygiene rules requiring clients to shower before their appointment, as well as not wear too much cologne or perfume. So if you're looking to change up your Valentine's Day, all you have to do is go to Portland, Oregon to participate in this convention. Or you could just stick to the tradition and go with flowers, chocolate, and dinner for 1 or 2. That's all for this week's segment on Your Answers. For TV10 News, I'm Fallon Lannert. Happy early Valentine's Day. Back to you ladies at the desk. This week we are going to be talking about a popular tanning method, spray tans. With skin cancer being so dangerous, you would think that this alternative would be healthier since you aren't being directly exposed to the harmful UV rays. Well, you might be wrong. So our big question is, how are spray tans healthy or dangerous? Well, it depends on how careful you are. By careful, I mean wearing goggles, nose plugs, and not inhaling while the spray tan is applied, which can be quite difficult. The harmful chemical in the spray tans is called dihydroxyacetone, or DHA. It is used to make the skin turn brown temporarily. Seeing as you are not supposed to inhale this chemical or have sensitive areas on the face exposed, the news is surprising since people were under the impression that spray tanning was the safe alternative to tanning. Spray tans can be done by a professional or in a booth with a machine at a tanning salon. Food allergies can be extremely dangerous, especially in young children. One of the most common allergy is peanuts. However, a new study has shown that peanut allergies can be prevented. How is this possible, you might ask? Well, if you give children peanuts at a young age instead of avoiding the food, you could help lessen the likelihood that they could develop the allergy. Around 400,000 school-aged children are living with this allergy, which could be potentially fatal at some point in their life. So what has the study shown? A research team tested 628 babies, some as young as 4 months until the age of 5. Some were given a small weekly dose of peanut-based products while the others avoided them. For every 100 children that avoided the peanuts, 14 would acquire the allergy by age 5. On the opposite side, the babies that were exposed to peanut-based products, only 2 out of every 100 became allergic to peanuts. This discovery could change the international guidelines. That's all for this week's segment on Your Answers. For TV10, I'm Fallon Lannert. Back to you ladies at the desk.